Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I haven't posted a video in a while and I'm talking really fast because I'm trying to make a quick video and there's a lot of plants in here and I just want to show you this first because this is super cool. This is just kind of a random whatnot carnivorous plant thingy I have going on. It was just supposed to be utricular gibbon habitat or log garden. You can see the tight coils right here. That's because the plant is currently dormant. It's in its winter rest mode. And it's not expected to start growing again until next year. So, that being said, this is not very interesting to look at, sorry. But you can see the little traps here. So those little green circle things, there's one at the tip of my finger. Some more there. And there's actually 4 different kinds of Utricularia in here, which is really funny. So you have Utricularia longifolia here. There's some Utricularia calypsophyta in here. These are props in here. Cultivation. I don't know what props means, but I'm sure you do. And there's some Sibulata. What's the other kind? There's another kind that being Biscamata. There we go. And this is Drosera andromedae, Drosera intermedia seedling, or capensis. No, Drosera intermedia, Drosera capensis. You can tell that one leaf is longer. These have longer petioles. And then this one is brevifolia. Some Venus flytraps. Everyone loves those. Some capensis in here. Those are from leaf cuttings. There's plenty of those. And then there's some Circenia Leucophila seedlings and Purpurea. And there's maybe a few flava scattered in there. There's a nice seedling there. And there's some sphagnum starting to grow. But I don't really need sphagnum. I have a whole tray of it over here. And I mean a whole little container of it in here, completely full. And I'm gonna sit you down for a second. Hopefully you don't fall. Or actually, I'll just sit you right here and let you look at the moss for a second. You can't really look at the moss when you're just looking at a wall. Okay. And so in here we have some, let's see, what do we have in here? We have this Brassivolia orchid. This is one that I'm trying to get to root onto this lava rock here. This was originally a pinguicula rock, but the pin ended up rotting. I don't remember why. I think it was because there was not enough water or something like that. It basically desiccated. You can see here's a Nepenthes cutting. It is starting to come back to life. And it's hopefully got roots now, or at least enough. You can see there's not a lot of water in there, but there's enough to keep everything alive. I don't want to keep it too wet, things rotting and stink up the greenhouse. Here's a cutting off of the Florida Green Beauty, sorry. And you can see the roots have activated. Those were aerial roots. Some more Utricularia longifolia, some type of Pilea peperomoides, or peperomoides. It's just a Pilea. I don't know why I said peperomoides. Oh, there is that tiny little Maxillaria orchid I've been looking for. I thought I lost this. It was in the corner back there hiding. This was originally sitting on this branch up here, right there like that. My African violet is blooming. People usually say the leaves can't get wet, it'll kill them, blah blah blah. Well, this is false. Mine has been growing in the greenhouse and I hit it with the hose every other day. And like towards nighttime. And there's growing in sand for top dressing perfectly fine. It just gets on the leaves a little bit, but I think it looks more natural and it looks cute. You can definitely tell which leaves are growing in the shade too. They're much larger. These are the ones that are growing in more direct light. This hibiscus has been in here for about a week now. It was just woody sticks, sorry. And they've all branched out and budded and everything. They look fantastic, but I don't want that happening in here at the moment. But they are doing that, and they're actually starting to flower. I mean, it will be very pretty when I come in the greenhouse, and this is down here in my face whenever I open up the door. But for now. And then I have some Disney World rescues. This is a staghorn from Disney World. Oops, sorry, it's not focused. Been in this pot for a few months now, since last October, so a year and a few months. This has also been in here for about 1 to 2 months, I want to say. It's starting to send out roots, you can see there. This was an Ace Hardware rescue. It was on the ground in the greenhouse and it's been trampled on a few times. Back here is another Disney World rescue in this pot here. It's an orchid. Let's see if I can. I'll leave it there. I don't know what kind of orchid it is. Here's where I took the top cut of the beauty philodendron there. So what happens with these guys? It'll be better if I explain it over here on this side. So they'll grow up really, really tall, and they'll hit the greenhouse, like the roof right here. Right here where the leaves are is fine. This is insulated, and it's right up against the house. But up here towards the top, it's very, very cold, especially whenever it's below freezing outside. So it hits the roof, and it kills the growth point, and you can see it's starting to yellow. And what I do is usually that. There's the growth point. Throw that on the ground. Now this leaf will continue to grow, but the growth point there is permanently damaged. So then we'll take the sheath off. You can see it's already started growing the growth point there, and it already has aerial roots because it's so moist up there that it will root for me, send out a growth point, stick it in the moss, and then pot it up eventually. Which this all happens in about the span of 2 weeks. I'm trying to find here it is. This is a nice Oncidium. This has been on this for about 2 months, and it needs to hurry up rooting because it's been on here for a good while. You can see the roots are very healthy though. It's actually starting to send out another growth point. My aloe's in here. This has been in here for a good while now. Since I've put everything in the greenhouse, it's been in here. It's bloomed once. Here's the flower stalk. Let's see. There's the flower stalk. This thing was tall. It was like this tall, hitting the roof and everything. Pink Princess. These are the Galaxy or Milkshake. I cannot remember for the life of me. Here's some more orchids. I love orchids. They're so pretty. I love their roots. This one's only been on here for about 3 months. This one's been on here for 6. You can definitely tell. We're not even halfway done, and it's already 8 minutes. You can see this leaf got a little too close for comfort, but I promise it did that itself. Every time it puts out a leaf, it's very large, and they're usually up here, but the fan sometimes blows them a little bit under. They usually go up here and hit the wire. And that should be fine. There's a new leaf coming out in the Florida Beauty right there. There's another banana leaf coming out. That's off the Cavendish though. And here is my Christmas palm. This guy is extremely fast grower. He's putting out like a leaf every few days. And by a few days, I mean like a week and a half. It puts out a new frond. And you can see down here. Oops. There's the trunk. It has, I think, 8 little green things, those little notch things. There's another one forming, and it's a nice big bulbous one. Over here we have a triple trunk. I don't know what its issue is. It was a rescue. It was only $10. This one was $20, regular price. And here's Alocasia luterbacchiana. Variegated peace lily. This is Jet Diamond. My Monstera looks amazing. Here's a new leaf on it. I love Monsteras. They're so pretty. Oops. There we go. And that's such a pretty leaf. There is some fertilizer or salt on it. I'm not entirely sure. I don't really care. I'm gonna wash off. This golden pothos here has made its way to the second shelf, to the floor, and behind the greenhouse. And it's actually starting to grow outside, I've noticed. And it's like winter here, below freezing. So there's no leaves. It's just like a stem that just creeps very slowly in the leaves. And it's kind of sad to watch. Back here is my lemon lime, or moonlight philodendron, neon moon philodendron, there we go. And it's a very nice philodendron. Like there's the pot, you can see there's lots of babies. My anthurium, big bird, here, pushing on a new leaf. Here's the trunk of the banana tree, by the way. If I do this, my fingers can't go all the way around, and then the base hits very good. There's some oxalis growing in here. Sorry if you can't hear me, I'm not talking very loud, and the fans right here. Some Julia orchids. And there's a Balsamarium, or bromeliads. Sorry, those are bromeliads. And here is what a regular looking leaf looks like on the Mayoi. These are starting to mature up nicely. In the summertime, these leaves get massive, like probably like this. You get the idea. Probably like as big as this leaf on the Monstera, if it was growing up something. This Monstera I've had for a good 4 years now. I got it when it was just a little tiny baby. It's now 2 growth points and massive. There's a variegated peace lily in here and some alocasia bulbs that I planted. And back up in here is my 2 calatheas, Calathea rufibarbara and Calathea something. Then we have alocasia macrorhizos. Don't remember how to say the names. It's been a while since I've got out here. There's a new leaf on the palm tree over there. I think we're gonna go in now. It's pretty hot in here. So thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe. All that good stuff. Good night. Happy New Year.